Hey, welcome back everybody to the JR Wisdom channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the topic of those who are bad and bougie or self-proclaimed bad and bougie. Now this concept that's going on, or those who are proclaiming it based upon this song recently that's come about by the Migos, this hit song with the Migos and Little Uzi Vert. A lot of women have been singing along to it and, self-proclaiming or self-describing themselves as bad and bougie. But we find what usually is the case with these who are bad and bougie or claim to be bad and bougie is that they're actually broke and bumming. Yeah. And these also goes hand in hand with this self-described term of being called a diva. And these divas sometimes are deadbeats and they are dependent. But I'll get into that. So like I said, this concept that's going on, you know, with being bad and bougie, but broke and bumming, how can one be bad and bougie when you are on welfare, for example? Or if you have a caseworker, period, but you still calling yourself bad and bougie. Or if you're on SNAP or food stamps or just government assistance, but you still claim to be bad and bougie. Now I understand that being bad and bougie can be a state of mind, which obviously it is, just like one can still be in the projects or still not have that, but still have that mindset of being bad and bougie. But we have to practice modesty to a certain extent when it comes to these things, in my opinion. You know, that state of mind of being fancy, that's cool. But if you're exemplifying this modesty, it's attractive. You're bad and bougie if you have a caseworker, you have all these things going on, you don't have any rent to pay because the government's paying for this rent, or either you're living with your mom or living with a friend and you're bad and bougie, or maybe you might just be dealing with a few dudes and they might be paying a phone bill here, a light bill here, a cable bill here, buying your kids a pair of shoes, but you're bad and bougie why this is going on. You might be riding around. Some of these women might be riding around in a beater vehicle, a lemon, or no vehicle at all, and they're bad and bougie. A lot of these women who claim to be bad and bougie, they make the time to advertise themselves in a club, bar, so on and so forth. As I said before, with a bag or a purse which doesn't match, or the funds that are in that bag and purse doesn't match with the cost of what that bag is. You can have $1,000 purse but only have maybe $5 in it, and you're in the club but you look like $1,000,000, but you calling yourself bad and bougie. So I guess if you want to pose the argument of it's a state of mind, I guess it is a state of mind, you know. But these some of these women who are bad and bougie uh, aren't. It's feminine. They're feminine on the outside, but as far as the way that the upkeep of their household, they, like I said, they might be living with their mom. They probably can't cook, most likely. Fixing their kids hot dogs, macaroni, and stuff like that, and little quick little dollar frozen dinners. But you're bad and bougie. You know what I'm saying? It's in a lot of these women. You'll look in there if they have a car. You'll look in their car and there's stuff everywhere. It's a mess. There's food. There's all types of stuff. But you're bad and bougie. So obviously you look at that car. That's only a reflection of the household. Most likely the household looks like that. So the same thing can be said for the self-proclaimed diva. Um, the Diva, just similar to the Bad and Boujee, and the Diva is, I guess you might as well call the Diva Bad and Boujee. You know, the way they call it. This is what they call themselves. So this Diva, it can be anyone. You can be anyone on social media, anyone in the club, looking like $1 million on the outside. But this Diva probably is in the same position. Living with a mom or living with someone else, dropping their kids off, or doesn't take care of their kids, or doesn't have custody of their kids. But they call themselves a diva. Like I said, don't have their own place. Maybe the same thing, depending on a man, possibly to pay a phone bill or some other bill, or just to put gas in the car alone, just a couple bucks, just so that she can spend it on an outfit to go to the club or some shoes. This person tends to try and give other people advice when their stuff isn't together, which that's what you normally see on social media. They'll give out the inspirational quotes and the fortune cookie quotes, as I like to put it. And they have, like I said, they have this mentality, but the lifestyle really doesn't match with that. It's a persona, and that's what the diva thing is. It's a persona. This Bad and Boujee thing is a persona at the end of the day. This diva, as I said, is a deadbeat, and they're dependent. So this diva is most likely dependent on a sugar daddy or a few sugar daddies to help them out along the way, or if they come on hard times, based upon being more vain, spending their money on more things that are vain and for vanity purposes, the sugar daddy supplies the cash flow for this. But you'll never see these sugar daddies in pictures with these women. These women will post all these pictures on social media of themselves, even almost naked. But you'll never see a picture of the sugar daddy, which is funny. So I just you can keep it up, but just be modest. It's more attractive just to be modest, and you have to keep this Bad and Boujee and this appearance up over time. You have to keep it going. You have to, you're trying to keep it up well within your 40s and 50s, and the whole term of bourgeoisie, however you want to pronounce it, is the middle class, which we see more of the lower class or lower middle class, trying to keep this appearance up of materialism, which is not necessary. You're trying to go broke, trying to impress other people, or trying to keep this image up that you're not making any money off of at the end of the day by trying to impress somebody. So just be modest, and the attention is. A freak for attention has no moral compass. They'll do whatever. So just keep it modest. Attention doesn't pay the bills. None of that likes don't pay the bills. And that's just keep it G. So that's all I gotta say about it. I just want to address this whole Bad and Boujee thing and this whole diva thing. Everybody's calling themselves a diva, and you're lying to the people. Just say what it is, beloved. Just say what it is. So feel free to make sure y'all comment. I want to read the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on the social media. Links is in the description. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, click the bell. That way you get all the notifications for my when I post a video. And throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom. I got the link on there as well. And that's all I got to say. Don't forget, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. I'll catch y'all on the next video. All right. Peace.